What's good everyone, yadiiiigg, 4 eyes, 2 G's here, and today we're here to talk about Sheck Wes, who was able to rise out of the depths of the SoundCloud underground to mainstream hip hop with one song throughout late 2018. Mo Bamba really needs no introduction at this point, and I think even Sheck would say he is a tad bit surprised by just how big the song became, and it was interesting to witness its growth from its initial release. But now comes the difficult task for any artist that gets one larger than life hit. Not letting that hit define you and coming back with something that is going to keep you relevant. And today I wanted to discuss the factors at play to whether Sheck is going to be another victim of such a viral first song. And some people have already begun to write off Sheck Wes completely and say he is done, and I can understand why some people would say that, but there is one key difference in Sheck's come up that makes him stand out from the likes of Fetty and Designer and a ton of other one-hit wonders, and that is the group of people who helped make Mo Bamba blow up to begin with. Mo Bamba's growth, at least before it got to the stage of Drake and Travis co-signing Sheck, was very organic, and it stems from influential youth culture figures supporting Sheck and pushing the song. People like Ian Connor and Spaghetti Boys, who have largely young people who are involved in the SoundCloud community as their audience, were vital to the song's success as they helped to promote Sheck and the song very early on to get people listening to it. Whereas, by contrast, take for example Panda by Designer. For that to blow up, it took Kanye West to basically put the song on his album. And sure, that's one hell of a cosign, but not every single of yours can be put onto a Kanye West album as promotion. Whereas, the people I just mentioned can stay supporting Sheck whenever he drops new things and get that buzz around his music pretty organically. And before we go on guys, just a reminder, if you haven't, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on all social medias, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. Also, I have just dropped my first merch release. It is a Travis Scott rodeo inspired t-shirt, as you can see on the screen, and if you're interested in copying one, the link is in the description. But getting back to it, so I think with how connected Sheck Wes is in regards to the SoundCloud community with people like 16-year-old, Ian Connor, etc, will come in handy in the future. And when he comes back, if he has people like this promoting his music again, I think it will help him have success. Also, Mudboy, his debut project, was literally featureless, and again, going back to his connections, at this point it's been rumored pretty heavily that Sheck Wes has music with the likes of Playboi Carti, and it's safe to assume Travis Scott. So I think by the time the label is gearing up for another release, a potential strategy is to have someone like a Carti or a Travis on a lead single to help get people listening to the track and back into the habit for checking for Sheck. And again, connecting this back to Designer, for some reason or another, we never really saw him delve into the good music pool of big names for a single. I'm not sure why he wasn't able to link with a Kanye or a Sean or a Travis for a big single, considering he is over at Good, but I think that's something that would have helped him a lot in trying to get back on. Whereas for Sheck, hopefully this is a strategy that he has up his sleeves and he can use come rollout time. And even though it's a bit of a desperate move to have to look for a big name for a hit, ultimately that's the game, because at this stage in his career, a feature from someone like Travis can basically make a song go by itself. And the biggest thing in all this is timing. At this stage, Mo Bamba has been settling down for a minute, but Sheck Wes is still fresh in the minds of the people, especially since he dropped Mudboy at a pretty good time, just before Mo Bamba really took off. So from the label's perspective, I think it's important to have something come out at the end or just after winter in the States, in the hopes that the song can catch on and be popping by the time summer comes around. But there's one thing for sure, they can't sit around with their hands in their laps and expect it to happen if they drop a year from now. Mudboy did alright, but it far from established him in the culture, as it was met with pretty mixed reception. And although songs like Live Sheck Wes and Chippy Chippy had some minor internet success, they were not hits, and that's what Sheck Wes needs to keep his name relevant. So all in all, I think considering how Sheck Wes came up being pushed by youth culture figures gives him a significant advantage moving forward, as hopefully with his next release, they'll be able to give him that promotion to get people listening. As well as this, hopefully we see a Carti or a Travis feature also to help get people checking him out again. And I think if that happens, Sheck will be okay moving on into 2019. And that's all from me today guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for future content, follow me on all social medias, and turn on notifications. Also a reminder, the link to the merch is in the description.